always done arts of some sort. I never really consciously wanted to do art, but I've always just done it. Was making my own pieces. My buddy Sean was just passing comment like, "Oh, this is really nice. You know, you should actually start. You should make glass. You should start glass blowing." We all laughed and found a place and just decided one day, it's like, I always want to try this out. I want to do it. Could not find anybody out here. I decided to go to California, spend way too much money, and get some lessons at Revere Glass. It's cool. It's just this. It's good glass blower. He's a great teacher. I had an awesome time, but I was used to being able to get good at things quick, and it's just that 19-year-old, 20-year-old mentality of like, I rock at fucking everything. Oh man, I was a little bit mad at myself because I wasn't making double bubblers and all these things, and by the end of week one, I could hardly make a simple spoon shape or do a Maria. I paid for a month of lessons out there. I had a place to live. It was my first time going out and doing anything on my own, kind of, And so I just decided, well, screw it. I'm just going to go through the extra couple of weeks to get through this. Have fun, say I did it. And, suddenly I was shown a couple of things, like little sea turtles. A good friend, Sachiko, showed me a sea turtle. And it was something I could make, and it was something recognizable. And I did it, and it came out looking like something. And for the first time in a while, I felt like I could kind of do it. I started just melting the glass and having fun with it. And by the time I was done, I was in love with it. And I kind of think that if I would have just paid someone for some lessons to try on their torch out here, I would have, this is too hard, screw it. So I'm really glad I stayed out there. It costs a lot of money, too much, especially for learning now. I like being able to help people before they go and do something like I did, try this out and give them a little bit of experience with it, because it is a little expensive to get into it, but it's not that expensive. And there was a great website, and there still is, talkglass.com. And if anybody is ever interested in it, it's a great place. It's like Free Glass College. It's an amazing place on there. Great community. It's a forum, so of course there's bickering back and forth here and there from people that just like to bicker. I mean, there's so many ways to do everything I've just done. There's so many ways to do it, and there's always going to be someone who thinks their way is better, and that's fine, because it might work for them, and there might truly be elements of it that work better. And when you've got a forum like that, then that technique becomes open to the people. Other people start trying it, and they develop and build on top of it, and it works out for everybody. There was a long time where glass blowers weren't talking to each other openly, or talking to other people. It was like a magic, like you wouldn't tell people about what you're doing. And sometimes even in Utah, I worry about telling people what I'm doing, because everyone's so freaking crafty out here. They think they can do everything on their own, which they can. You totally can, of course, but it's never fun to have someone be like, oh, I think I could make that. And it's like, well, yeah, it took me this amount of time, but it may have taken me 20 minutes to make it, but it's like 6 years and 20 minutes to make it, But then, hey, I might have a new friend blowing glass out here, too, which is always fun. So I'm always happy to see other artists get into it. Look at that. See that? A little bit of opal in there.